Hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com, and I am here today with my blue gloves to look at a Bleach box of cards. I'm a little mystified by it for a few reasons. One, I don't really know a whole lot about Bleach. I just read the Wikipedia and it said it's about a teenager, I guess, who inherits the power of the Grim Reaper, sort of, and I guess that's why he's got half a skull face. But otherwise, it's just, the adventures of this group, I guess. But I've never seen this show. But also, there's something about a TCG here that I don't quite understand. And I don't know if you can see that, but the company is called Dragon. I've never seen anything by Dragon, and I've looked at over 100 boxes at this point. So it's kind of weird to encounter a new manufacturer entirely, but hey, there's another one, Dragon. Uh, but yeah, I guess what I think I'll do is I'll get the wrapping off of this, and then maybe I'll go look that up, translate that, and see what that means. And then we can take a closer look at whatever's in here. This box I got, maybe 3 or 4 months ago when I was trying to get all of the SCP Foundation boxes. I needed like extra things in the order to make the order ship the correct way. If you don't order enough, they ship it they just wrap the box, and that's really bad. It never arrives on in one piece. And if you order too much, they'll throw it in a cardboard box, and that gets destroyed. So what you need to do is order between like 3 or 4 at a time, and that way they use those bubble wrap football things. Watch my mail videos. I always get those because everything else gets destroyed in shipping, whereas those survive just fine. I mean, you see this box survived just fine. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video here and just go translate this and see what that means. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. As usual, that did not help very much. It says something like National Youth TCG card, genuine card product, or something like that. So I think it's some sort of brand or some kind of like guarantee. I am really unsure what that means. I guess when we see the cards, it'll make a little more sense. First, check out the foil treatment on the box. That is pretty nice again. And here on the side, you've got some more of it. And there are some of the cards that we'll possibly find in here. I don't know, they look kind of typical anime cards to me, but maybe they'll be something special. It is a 5 UM box, so theoretically there would be, higher rarity cards in here than like a 1 or a 2. It does have a redemption scheme. That's what these are. And there's 8 possible redemption levels. Yeah, and if you get all 8, you can redeem for a statue, I guess, but I've never ever tried to do that. And then on the back here, we see that this is SS21, 5 UN box, and I guess it's one of that. So yeah, again, I don't know. There are a lot of different Bleach cards available online. I'm not sure why I picked this one, because there's probably 20 or 30 different products available. But I picked this one, and so this is what we're going to look at first. If it's any good, we might pick up another one, but now I only have one Bleach product in the entire archives. That's this one. Okay, that's a little rough to open. And it's a pretty good artwork there. But right away we see kind of a problem. The packs are upside down, or at least some of the packs are upside down. Some of the packs are backwards. So they probably didn't come from the factory that way. That really kind of tells me that someone was probably digging around in here, weighing packs, trying to find good cards. Something like that. Which is weird because I don't know that I've never seen anyone sell these or try to do anything with them, so I really don't know if they're worth very much or anything, but maybe they'll be neat. But what we're going to do is we're going to probably open just one of these packs right now, as we normally do in the box reviews. But I don't know which one, so what I'm going to do here is kind of pick 3. sort of at random from this pile of 20. There's 20 packs that came with this. It's a typical cube box. The 5 UN levels typically either have this cube shape, and it's like exactly the same shape all the time. Even Panini's low-end hobby boxes have exactly the same box, which is kind of funny. They have the same shape and everything. But there's also like an elongated version that you'll see Kaio and a few other companies like that, Card Experts, they use it. But otherwise, it's mostly this cube style that you're going to find. Okay, so enough about the box. Let's look at the packs here. Maybe before we do that, let's look at our top cards for the day. They've been changing throughout the day, which is great. I like that because that means I'm pulling better cards each time, right? Except this one has stayed on the top for a long time now. This is an LSR featuring the Power Ponies from MLP. This is a Kaio card, and really just a beautiful looking card. I especially like the gold foil up there. That's really nicely done. It's not numbered or anything. I really like it, so I put it in a top loader. It's also a little bit curved, and so putting it in there will straighten it out. And then this is Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. And so she is Mitsuka's older sister, and she tries to fight Saitama a few times, but always loses. She does beat up Genos once, I think, but anyway, she usually is like has green hair and stuff, but when she's doing her kind of blizzard tornado, she'll turn into this blue form, and so the card here is featuring the blue form, and I just love everything about this. I love all the outlining done here. I love the stamping here. If you look in the background, there's a custom refraction texture all throughout the entire background of this. That's what's kind of making it glow in this way. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful card. Really, if it was any higher rarity than SP, SP is actually a very low rarity for that set. So this is kind of a common card, and that set it just looks really good. I would have put it as first, but this LSR is a top rarity card from that set, so leave that as the top one. And yeah, so that's 1 and 2 for right now. Back to Bleach. Let's pick one of these to open. And the way we're going to do that is using random.org. And we're going to roll a dice. I'm going to set it to 1 to 3. This is 1, 2, and 3. We're going to roll that dice 3 times. We'll throw out the first 2 results, and the last result is the pack we'll open. So let's see what we get. We got a 1. Got a 3. Another 1. All right, so it'll be that one today. I'll put these to the side. And let's take a closer look at the pack before we tear it open. So first I noticed that it is not very evenly printed. Clearly this is the middle line, and that should be in the middle, but it's quite a bit off center, like ½ an inch off center, which is typical, but not great. Not great to see. And then on the back, there really isn't much more information, just the kind of the same stuff that's on the outside of it. We got that dragon logo, 5 UN. I guess it doesn't say how many cards are going to be in here, but 5. There's going to be 5 cards. It says so on the box. All right, well, let's get it open and check them out. Quick cut open there. And yeah, okay, so it looks like we've kind of got a hit in the middle, and then yeah, sort of three regular cards. So let's look at the regular cards first. First off, I mean, they feel great. They have a really nice texture to them. Definitely don't feel cheap, but that foil treatment looks cheap. That is just a foil coating. There's nothing custom about that. It's nice to see it. I mean, this is just a rare, so it's a base rarity card. But it darkens the card, and you can't really see the art well. And yeah, I don't like this particular treatment. You see it often on low-end cards or cheaper cards. Kaido never uses this anymore. If they do, they use it very like in tiny. Well, I don't think they use it at all on that card, but they'll use it in little spots. They'll never coat the whole card with it like that. So here we have a super rare. I love that they write it out. SR, and that's a much better treatment. So here you see we have like custom refraction patterns in the background, some nice lettering, and then kind of 2 layers of printing. So you've got this image printed on top. So yeah, that looks much better, and that's an SR, so that's 1 level up from the R. Okay. Note that both of them have sort of like white and black artwork. I don't know if that's typical to the set or to the show, but that's what we seem to get here. So here's another rare, and it doesn't have much more color. If it does, you can't see it because of the foil. That has the exact same foil treatment as that one. We've gone through 100 sleeves today already. That's a lot of sleeves. It's going to be a lot of scanning. Let's get that sleeve though. Okay, so there's 2 rares and an SR. And then, well, let's look at this since we have it up. So that is a GR. It says voice card. I don't know what that means. I don't think it actually has any voice to it. But some pretty neat treatments. And GR, I don't know what rarity level that is, like how rare that is. What I'll do is I'll pause here and we'll go look this GR up and we'll see how rare that is. I'll be right back. Yeah, so that's actually a pretty good hit there. So this GR is above the SR rarity, so it's above this, but it is under LR, LLR, and XLR, so there's 3 rarities above this. But still, that's pretty good hit to get from your first pack. I'm kind of impressed like that. So I think those are our 4 actual cards, and then this is going to be just a redemption card. So you can see it's got one of those symbols on it, like was on the back of the box. Back of this. So I guess we got that one. And I will collect all 8 of these just for fun, but I won't try to turn them in or anything. Assuming I can get all 8. Some of these are more rare than the actual cards are. I don't like that it has some kind of like damage done to it here. And I'll keep that. So that's cool. It has the same treatment as the rares though, so not too fancy. Right. So there is Bleach by Dragon. So yeah, if you see the Dragon box of Bleach, that's kind of what you're going to get in that box. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you soon.